Small Talk in the 515.
Welcome to Small Talk in the 515, and I am your host, Floyd Wright.
And I'm Jevious Wright.
We have a special guest, which is Jevious Wright.
Yeah, it's my son. He's about a couple months old.
I was wondering how old he was. I was about to ask you today, too.
He's getting there. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to our first episode.
Yeah, I think we had 2 downloads. I don't know who it's from, but you guys are real MVPs, even though we only had an intro out.
Right. Well, more content coming soon. So without further ado, let's dive into today's topics.
Well, you sound so professional, huh?
I have to be.
I guess today's topic is TV shows. I mean, It could be your favorite. It could be just one you've seen recently that you want to talk about. But we can just talk about TV shows.
Okay.
I might throw a little surprise afterwards.
All right. Well, so let me start. I know we're talking about TV shows, but I decided to get a little deeper. Okay. So my TV show I'm picking is Ozark, right?
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah. It's about a guy laundering money for the cartel. And it's a lot of things that go into the show, and you need to really be paying attention to know what's going on, because there's a lot of politics in it, a lot of explaining about laundering money.
I can't do politics.
Yeah, I know. But so the reason why I chose the show is, me at a teenager, I would never watch this show.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you were laundering money
No.
without knowing how to do it.
Hell no. I wish. Because he be getting banking that show. But it's like when you're a teenager, you're into more of the action and the drama, who's dating who, or, the superheroes, the fires. And Ozark's not like that.
I was into the anime.
Yeah. And yeah, stuff like that.
Well, I still am. But more for any anime people that can relate to this, it went from like action anime to like daily life anime.
Yeah.
You might not know what that is, but it's just like not as much action.
Right.
It's just like I'm watching these high school kids live.
Right. And I just picked this because from me, because I'm 23 right now. So I'm in that transition to adulthood. So it's like Ozark is like an adult show, and I'm watching it and I'm liking it, and I'm thinking like, wow, I'm really becoming an adult, because there's like less action and more talk about politics, and yes, of course there's action in it, but it's not like every episode. Sometimes there'll be a whole episode just to set up the next thing that's going on in the next episode.
That's how I felt about Stranger Things.
Really?
Yeah, because this latest one before the 2 episodes that came out, they didn't really do much with like action wise. They were like, okay, who's doing this and how are we gonna get to him, and why is he killing these people? And then when they figured it out, it was like, oh shit, like kind of too late. Now we have to go get him. And then those last 2 like 2-hour ones. That was when they really jumped into like, okay, action. We're in the Upside Down. We're about to get these people. Spoilers for anybody listening, but I don't care. We're in the Upside Down. We're about to get these people. Oh, Vecna's here. That's how I felt about it. So you're saying like Ozark is like, it sets you up that way? It's not like a season setup. It's like an episode or 2 setup and then to the big one.
Right, yeah. And that's how it is. It's like a show you're going to transition into adulthood, basically. A show helping you transition. And that's the reason why I picked Ozarks. It's a really good show, by the way. Y'all should watch it. It's a lot of drug dealing, gun shooting, and money laundering. In case y'all want to make some money, add more money to your bank.
I like the gun shooting. I know Punisher is one of my favorite Marvel characters, especially the TV show that got on Netflix. But no, the TV show I picked, this was a while ago. We never finished it, but we still think we can do it. It's Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid.
For those of you who don't know what it is, which everybody should know what it is, it's like people that are already into like survival and like outdoor bushcraft. That's what they call bushcrafting stuff. People that already do that want to test their skills naked and afraid. So they put them in like the hardest places, like they put them in Africa, the Amazon.
Oh, so it's not in the U.S.?
I mean, it could. I guess it could be, but it has to be like some place where it's like, you know, untouched by man, some type of stuff like that.
Like real forest.
Yeah.
Or Amazon stuff.
Yeah, but so they put them in those places and they're naked, but they can only bring in one thing.
Right.
Most people bring in like a knife or a fire starter. I see people bring in pots for water and food, which I didn't think so. I saw one guy bring in blue duct tape.
Blue duct tape.
At first I was like, what's that for? And then the dude was like, now we can't get lost. We're going to mark our path. And oh, look, I made a bed out of duct tape and I can duct tape. I was like, that was pretty smart though. That was pretty smart.
But you only got so much duct tape. You said a bed. I feel that'd be the whole roll of duct tape.
He did it though, but it was like a big roll of duct tape.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, huge.
I'm kind of upset though because he brought that in, but he was a smoker. So going a long time without smoking made him sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he had to tap out early. He left her the duct tape and everything. I think she survived the whole. It's what, 21 days.
Oh, it's not bad. 21 days.
You think so? But then you see how these people are.
Yeah.
These people in Africa, you would think, hey, you know, there's a lot of food out there in Africa. They can get the zebras or the.
No, I don't think that's easy at all. Honestly.
Bro, the heat almost took out one person.
Right.
Because they were so thirsty. And then you got the poisonous spiders.
Right.
The snakes, the hyenas, the lions.
So they're out there with real animals.
They're out there with real animals. Cause
they're bold.
I remember dude was by his campfire, and then the girl was like, hunting isn't all about this and that. Sometimes it's about waiting. So she waited, and it got nighttime. She's like, I can hear the hyenas by me. I gotta, go back to my partner. And she was going back. In my head, I was like, she's gonna get attacked by hyenas. So when it's nighttime, the film crew is gone. And they have like little tape recorders. Like,
so they tape themselves?
Yeah, like diaries. At night, that's what they do at night. So I was like, if something happens at night, you have to radio emergency call or wait till morning.
Yeah, really. They over here like, okay, we're out. Good luck.
So me and Cora were talking.
Yeah.
Cora's my girlfriend. All males stay away. But me and Cora was talking. We was like, we can do Naked and Afraid if it's not to that extreme extent. Like, I don't think I can do it in the Amazon.
Yeah.
But if you put me in our little forest back here, I think I can survive out there for 21 days at least.
I mean, it's just, I got to take a class on surviving in the wild first.
Oh yeah.
Because I wouldn't know what to eat if I couldn't hunt any animals, or how long to boil my water and stuff like that. That's just crazy.
See, I learned a few things on there.
Mm-hmm. I bet you learn a lot, actually.
Yeah. Running water, always good water. But
always good water?
Nah. Well, when I say always good water, I mean it's better than like a pond.
Right.
Because that's still. So all the
that makes
germs
sense.
are there.
It's soaking it up.
But then I heard like some few controversies like drink water that's running off of a rock or don't drink water that's running off of a rock.
You said do and don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like almost had to burp, so I was sounding kind of weird. Because, the ground filters water and everything.
Right.
But that was a controversy. And then I saw the next episode, they were like, yeah, running water is good, but dig a hole beside it. Because that water is being filtered from the ground over there. So then they dug a hole. So I said, that shit ain't going to work. Then water started filling up in there. I was like, bro, people know how to survive.
Right.
The only main problem with people is getting food.
Yeah, I believe it would be. Or at least, like food rich in nutrients and protein and all that.
Because the diet I've seen are insects, snakes. I think one person caught an anteater, and that was like the biggest meal I've ever seen somebody have.
Have you seen an anteater?
Yeah, I've seen them.
They're huge.
They're big.
And they're scary.
They are scary, but I don't think they'll attack humans.
Nah, I read up on it. They don't.
But yeah, they're actually pretty big. I think he has a little small one, but it was still big enough to feed the two of them. Yeah, that was literally the biggest meal I've seen on there.
That's it?
Yes.
How many episodes you watched?
We watched a lot. We watched season 1, season 2. I think we're going on to season 3.
And the only thing that caused an anteater?
The biggest thing I've seen was an anteater.
That tells you how hard it is.
Like, I've seen people like catch big snakes and skin them and everything, but the biggest like non-reptile animal I've seen was an anteater. And like this one dude, Jay, tell me how one dude that's vegetarian survived 21 days. Mm-hmm. And there was like a girl, she couldn't last.
Mm-hmm. She left him?
Yeah, she had to leave.
Right.
And I was like, dude, technically ate nothing for 21 days. And Jay, the weight that they lose on that thing, what was the most? Like close to 40 pounds?
40 pounds?
Yeah, like the men always lose more.
That's a extreme diet right there. For any of y'all trying to lose some pounds, get on this show.
Yeah, man. Anybody trying to lose some pounds, learn some bushcraft survival, and then go on naked and afraid. That's just the quickest way you'll lose some weight.
Right.
Javaris, you don't need to lose weight. Why are you crying? While my partner is gone, putting his baby into his mother's lap, I just wanted to take a moment with the audience and say that we're going to be the #1 podcast in hopefully Iowa, because that's where we're based out of. If you guys didn't catch on to the 515, well, it's in the introduction too, but people don't listen to the introductions really. But we're going to be the #1 podcast, best podcast. 2 brothers, still young, going to be content creators. And that's how we're going to do things. As my partner returns. I was telling everybody about how we're going to be the best podcast.
Yeah.
Shoot, I can feel it. I feel like we're going to be the best. But shoot, we still have a lot of time. So do you have another TV show? Or do you want to move on to a different topic? Oh, work gossip. Huh? You want to move on?
Yeah.
Alright, let me talk about my work. Gossip. I don't know if you know, but for those that don't know, which is everybody that's going to be listening to this, I work in like a shipping department for a company. So I put products on pallets, which the pallets get wrapped up and then shipped out to different countries around the world. So I work for that. And we mostly have older women, older men, and there's a few of us young folk in that area. So in my mind, I don't see a problem. The only problem I can see is like the old people with like authority issues or like trying to be the more authoritative person.
All right.
But that's not even the problem. So I don't know what's going on. Like, no disrespect to the ladies, but it's always y'all. But so we have this younger worker. So apparently she was doing stuff that she wasn't supposed to be doing. And for some reason she went to the break room. And for some reason I was told that she was washing ice. It don't make
washing ice.
I know. It doesn't make any sense to me, but she was washing ice. I think I'm saying that wrong. Washing ice. And one of the older women decided that it was their job to come in there and tell her, hey, like, you can't be in the break room if it's not break time. And she said something that was offensive. I guess not offensive, but more like a leave me alone type of thing. And now, like, everybody's just talking about everybody. It's like that at the same time, that same coworker that was washing ice, apparently she doesn't really do her job too well, or she does do it well, she does it really slow.
All right.
So then everybody's talking shit about that. So in my head, I'm like, can't we all just like stay in our respective areas?
Can't we all just get along?
Like, it's literally me and one other dude.
Right.
Like, we're the only 2 in one area, and everybody else is in the rest of the area. So we don't got no gossip. Mostly, I don't know how the gossip comes to us. It goes to him, and then he tells me, and then I'm telling you guys.
I know.
That's just how it is. It's funny.
And hopefully you guys tell this story to your friends, and your friends tell their friends. And this girl's story is told worldwide.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm just trying to figure out, was she using Dawn soap to wash the ice? Was she drying it after?
I don't think she used soap. I feel like she was just washing it with regular water.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's weird. I don't know why she's washing it off.
Right.
And then, tell me what, after that incident, my coworker, the one that works with me,
Mm-hmm.
he usually gives her a ride home because she walks.
Right.
One of the other coworkers, one of the older ladies,
Right.
came up to him and she's like, "Are you gonna be nice to me today?" He was like, "Yeah, we're friends. This, and that." She's like, "Okay, don't give so and so a ride home." And then he told me that,
Right.
and I was like, in my head, I was like, why would she, who doesn't own your car, tell you to not give somebody a ride home? I'm like, that is your choice, because as far as I know, she didn't do nothing bad to you, so why not give her a ride home if she needs it?
Maybe she likes him.
No, because that coworker, he already has a wife and kids and everything. He makes that known.
Hey, that don't mean nothing. She can still like him.
That's true.
I mean, hey, everybody has their work boyfriend or girlfriend, or at least a work crush. Like, oh, he's kind of cute. She's kind of bad.
I don't got no work crush.
Man, I do.
I got me a partner.
I have a work crush.
Oh,
It's my girlfriend. We work together.
I forgot you two work together.
Yeah, there you go. See, I got y'all.
I totally forgot you guys work together.
But I mean, that's what it sounds like. And another thing, too, is, he's taking her home. Everybody's gonna look and they're gonna say something, even if it's not that. Oh, are they together? Why is he giving her a ride home? You know what I'm saying?
But that's the difference, because he is like, he's way older than us. He already got a wife and 2 kids, and they're like 8. So I feel like he's up there in age. She's my age.
Right.
She might be younger than me, actually. No, she's my age. I think I remember not remember everybody's birthday, but on our website they post people's birthdays, which I fucking hate that they did that.
On their website?
Yeah, well, it's not like a website that everybody can see. It's like for us, the employees.
I can understand that.
That we can see. But I remember I had people coming to me, happy birthday. I'm like, how do I know it's my birthday? And they're like, it's on the little thing on the website for the employees. I looked, there it was. I'm not saying it. I'm going to say it. Hopefully I get something. It already passed. April 26th. Y'all don't get to know the year, so y'all don't look me up.
And, not to get off topic, but I was talking to my coworker the other day, and I said, you should not have to work on your birthday.
I feel like that's true.
And I think that should be, a time you could take vacation.
Paid time off.
Yeah. I mean, but even if not paid time off, it shouldn't count as, an attendance strike.
Yeah.
And if you do work on your birthday, I think it should be counted as a holiday. You should get time and a half if you got to work on your birthday. That's just my opinion.
That might be hard for maybe it might be hard for big companies.
Yeah.
When they have a lot of people, that's a lot of birthdays they gotta give holidays.
You're probably right. That is a lot of birthdays.
Or make it overtime pay. Give them their pay and then give them half. You know how overtime works. Give them half and put it on.
Yeah, that's what time and a half is.
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah, time and a half.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, what I mean, it means overtime. But yeah, I mean that's why I feel like.
I completely agree. I feel like a birthday is literally like a holiday, a personal holiday that doesn't really get celebrated enough.
It's your holiday, basically.
That was the day I was born.
Yeah, it's your holiday, your personal holiday. You shouldn't have to work.
Sure, but I know I called out for mine.
Hey, I would too. Well, then when what's it called? The bill's a little high. I gotta take one for the team. Work for my birthday.
I was mad. I think no, Corey didn't work on her birthday.
Good. No one should be able to.
Well, back to what I was saying with this work gossip and stuff. Well, I'll say one more thing, then we'll move on to you. But I have this older male coworker. I don't want to say their name just in case they, stumble upon this.
Right.
They'll know that I'm talking about them, but they won't know that. They'll know that I didn't say their names. But I have this older coworker, and he likes to complain about how people are working sometimes.
Right.
Because I think, again, information always gets to me somehow. But I was told that he was calling my work area messy.
Your personal work area?
Yeah, but I was told to leave room for the forklift to go through, which I did.
Right.
And my desk shouldn't have to worry about that. Ain't no reason for somebody to be on my desk.
But you?
Yeah, and if they are, they're using the computer.
Right.
But yeah, he was talking about my work area messy. He was talking about that one girl again, saying she's working too slow. And then he was talking about another coworker of mine. This is the one that's gonna take me hunting.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about him saying, we just got back from a holiday and you're taking another day off. I was like, hey, if he feels like that holiday was too short, what was it, 4th of July? If he felt like it was too short that he wanted one more day, let him take that day.
Let him take the day.
But he took the day because he was sick too.
Right.
Was he supposed to come in when he's sick?
Right.
But I don't know. Word gossip, funny as hell, but it's always over something stupid. I don't understand.
Yeah, I know.
See, I hear it. I just don't say nothing.
And there's always things people shouldn't be talking about at work or just sharing with other people, you know? Like, I have this coworker at my job, you know? And, you know, she's a little out there. I don't know how to explain it.
Special?
No, she's not special. She extra. That's what I tell you.
Really, like, outgoing personality, kind of exaggerated outgoing.
Yeah, but take all that energy and put it into like a biker chick.
A biker chick?
A biker chick.
She wear leather?
No, but I bet she would. She could, you know. But she, you know, cuss like a biker, talks like one, you know. And she a UFC fighter.
She a UFC fighter?
Yeah, she's kind of tough.
I didn't think her.
You know, but so she's telling everybody at work how she's getting married soon. And everybody was, yeah. I'm like, everybody's going, congratulations. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. You know, how long y'all been together? She said 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, 2 weeks. It was like, oh, 2 weeks? Yeah. And they're like, how'd you meet him? In my mom's basement.
In my mom's basement?
I was like, look, you can't just lead off with, you can't just start with that. She was like, oh, he was working down there, you know, repairing, because he does like windows and stuff.
Okay, I thought like he lived there.
Yeah, right? Talking about you met him in your mom's basement.
In my head, I was like, are you sure it's not a relative?
Right? Or I thought he was kidnapped for a second.
she honey, I got a husband for you.
Right.
You had no choice.
And then, you know, everybody looking at her kind of strange because before this guy she just met 2 weeks ago, she was dating this 40-year-old guy who's overweight and bald. And I'm not judging. And I'm not trying to tell you how you should look.
If I could say something on that real quick.
Go ahead.
I don't think she was dating him. Dude must have had some money. Not saying that dude can't pull.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I don't know how old she is, but he might most likely double her age.
Yeah, he was 40. He's 40. She's 25.
Okay, almost double her age.
Right.
You know, you a big boned or a little oversized dude with a bald head. I don't think she's there for your looks, man. Unless you have like a great ass personality, which I don't doubt. He's probably a really cool dude.
Probably.
But she was there for a reason. I'm not trying to backtalk all women. I'm just saying this one in particular.
Yeah, but I tell you, that's not the reason you're thinking.
It's not?
No, because when they dated for a couple months, and she was like, "Oh, he's the love of my life. You know, I've known him for the past 10 years, and he was always dating when I was single, and she was single when I was dating this, and that, and the third. You know." So then one day she comes up and be like, "Oh yeah, I dumped that fucking loser."
Okay.
And I was like, "Well, why?" He was like, "Well, for one, he didn't work.
All right.
For two, he didn't do nothing around the house. And for three, he wouldn't fuck me."
What?
That her words, not mine. She said he wouldn't fuck me, and that was the biggest problem.
All right.
I hope I can say the F word on here. I'm sorry.
I've been cursing throughout this entire thing.
I know, right? But yeah, that's what she said, and she broke up with him, and I was like, oh, okay. And now, you know, a month later, she meets this guy, and they know each other for 2 weeks, and now they're getting married. And he proposed with those candy rings.
So a ring pop?
A ring pop.
He proposed with a ring pop?
Yes, and you know, people will be like, "Oh, that's cute," and this and that. Well, yeah, I think it's cute if you know the movie, because I'm sure, because I mean, if for those
movie?
Norbit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, for those for those listening, if you haven't seen Norbit, you got to watch it because that's the
Eddie Murphy.
yeah
Yeah.
that's the first movie I've seen where someone proposed with a ring pop. But other than that, why are you proposing with a ring pop? It's just, I mean, it's kind of goofy. I understand, but I don't understand if it doesn't have any background to it or a reason why you're doing it. Not just I'm gonna propose with a ring pop.
Well, did he propose with a ring pop and then bring out the real proposal ring, or was it just the ring pop?
Just a ring pop.
That tells me that it's not serious, or he just don't got it like that.
One of the two.
Well, if you think about it, 2 weeks, my dude didn't get any time to prepare.
No, not
He
at
said,
all.
dang, I didn't get a year or two to prepare nothing. He's like, I didn't save enough money. Here's a ring pop, bro.
Right.
Was like $249 or something at the candy
Right.
store.
But yeah. So now, but obviously they're not married because they're supposed to get married the next week. But now it's getting pushed back and back and back because obviously they weren't ready for it, and obviously it's just a spur of the moment thing. So I don't really think it's happening. Sorry. So I don't really think it's happening.
Unless they're gonna be engaged for 2 years.
Right. But then I was thinking like, what? I mean, I know love is love, okay, and the heart wants what the heart wants. But what makes you think it's a good idea to marry someone you just met for you only met for 2 weeks?
Isn't there that one TV show? Was it 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah, there is.
Where people just meet. Hey, people are doing it all the time.
I
They just
mean,
sped up the process.
but I want to see the results of how long they last after that.
I don't know. I've never watched it.
I mean, I just think that stems from not having good role models in your life to show you what love is, Because, she's telling everybody at work her business. So, she's was raised by a single mother, getting into a whole bunch of trouble, having a kid at a young age. She didn't really have that father figure or that guy to show her how a woman should be loved or how to make a relationship work, And when you have that missing in your life, those two role models, you turn to movies, TV screens, and that all looks, it looks amazing, it looks exciting, this and that. But that's not reality.
I can attest to that. I watch a lot of anime. I love anime love.
Mm-hmm.
But I know better. I know it's not real.
He said, I know better.
Because how they do it, this ain't realistic. How am I gonna kill your entire family and then you gonna love me afterwards? I'm like, what?
They just killed your dad.
I don't know what anime does that. There probably is one out there. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's usually how extreme it is.
Right.
Oh, no, I can think of one. For any anime listeners who haven't watched this, Future Diary. That's a crazy kind of love story. Just watch it. That shit's crazy. But that's the type of anime stuff that I watch. That I know that love is never going to be real.
Right.
Well, there's crazy people out here.
Yeah.
It might be.
So that's also I think when you don't have them role models in your life, you turn to movies and watch it, and and you think you can do that, or you want that, and then you find out it's not what you expected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'll never be like what you expect, but relationships are just hard, and you have to go through stuff like that. I think what my girlfriend told me, I kicked the ball. I think what my girlfriend told me is that relationships are just more like, can you tolerate this person for the rest of your life? Can you tolerate what they do, how they are for the rest of your life? Of course, people change. People change for relationships, but are you able to at least tolerate how they are?
Right. But I don't know. Tolerate? That don't sound very nice.
I don't know if she said it like that.
Okay.
That's just me kind of paraphrasing what she said.
Right.
But that's how I took it. I mean, like, can she tolerate how I am?
Right.
Good and bad. Of course, I'm going to be trying to change up the bad. But...
And I mean, and there's things you can't change. I mean, say if your partner snores, and that's one of the bad. Obviously, there's some things that you're going to have to accept.
Like, hey, you've been snoring for like 3 months into this relationship. I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Right.
I need my sleep.
For the past 3 months, I've only gotten a total of 4 hours of sleep. I mean, then maybe, yeah, y'all shouldn't be together. But, yeah. I mean, look, I wish her the best, and I hope it works out. I just find that kind of crazy. You know, I would never. And, you know, maybe that's her true love. You know, I don't know. I don't believe in there's that one person out there for you in the world. Like, y'all just click instantly and just match. And maybe there is, you know, but hopefully she finds it.
Shoot, hopefully, yeah. Because that's just a crazy situation that I don't think I could see myself in.
Yeah, I can't either. I'm talking about marriage. I've seen the movies. Marriage is hard. I'm just playing. I don't want to base anything off movies, but...
Shoot, nowadays are like those fucking Disney princess movies where they know each other for like a few days and let's get married.
Right.
Like, that's how I feel like it is.
You're right.
But, alright, we're stretching over the time and we still have more to do. I'm going to hit you with one last thing. I want your honest opinion about it once I find it. I've been wanting to talk to you about this, especially since I've been watching Naked and Afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you'd be a good hunter-gatherer if we were back in those times? Like, what do you think your role is?
Of course, the hunter.
Do you think you'd be good at it, though?
I'm gonna have to be.
Because I'm not going to lie, that shit looks hard.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, you put in that situation, you're gonna have to make it work.
See, that's what me and Corey was trying to tell these people on the TV, but obviously they can't hear us because they're on the TV, that y'all need to click out of that society and get into that, I need to survive in this thing.
Right.
Because I told her they would have a bunch of food if they go after predator animals.
Right.
Instead of trying to get these little geckos. I guess snakes are predator animals, but snakes look like they're kind of easy to get for these people. I'm like, y'all need to set out traps so y'all can get these gazelles, zebras, lions, crocodiles. Ooh, I lied. One dude did have a crocodile. It was called a caiman. It was a smaller crocodile, but a big crocodile.
Right.
But one of them got a crocodile. I was like, y'all need to get into that mindset of, I need to eat you to survive.
Yeah.
Not the, I need to eat these small things and last 21 days. No, if I'm out there, I'm thinking, damn, I'm going to be here for like a year.
Right.
I need to make sure I can catch these lions out here.
Oh, yeah, or like, this is my life now. You got to get in that mode, not counting down the days. Oh, when is it going to be over?
They all count down the days.
And I think being on that show, a real advantage you got to take is your first time being on there. Or not your first time being on there, but, you know, the first week or a couple of days you have. Because obviously you're coming back, you're going in, coming from society. That's when you're going to be at your fastest, your most nourished, your strongest.
Well, that's what they do.
Okay, good.
They search for water and a base. That's usually the first two things.
Right.
Because you can survive a while without food, but you can only survive 3 days without water.
Only 3?
Only 3 days, because then your brain and everything starts to shut down.
Man, they ain't give us a week?
No.
Just 3 days? Wow.
That's how the human body is.
Stay hydrated, everybody.
I believe 3 days without water. I want to say it depends. It kind of depends from person to person, but I think they said you can survive up to like a month without food.
Right.
But it depends on like what you're intaking.
Yeah, and basically how you already are. Like, you know, if you're kind of bigger, then yeah. But if you're like really itty bitty tiny, I'm sure you're not going 21 days.
Oh yeah, that's how I feel. For sure. That was the last question of this episode. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think I'm good. I think we can wrap this up and start planning for our next episode. Everybody, thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and families.
I don't know if it's a subscribe on the podcast.
Yeah, you can subscribe.
Is there?
You can subscribe on all podcasts.
Well, click the plus button and click the download button.
Right.
Click those. Because I can track them and I know if you do it or not.
Yes, we're in Iowa. So, Iowans, show us some love. You know, support your local businesses.
Let's make Iowa great again. We're not a flyover state. We're a corn state.
Right.
Well, I think that's gonna do it then.
Yep.
All right. Small talk and a 515.